Welcome to VingTV. According to the search engine journal, 1 in 4 Americans watch a video online every day. Facebook has 310 million unique visitors daily. Ready or not, social media and video are becoming an enormous influence. And to tell us about its impact, here is Dr. Adam Earnhardt, chair of Youngstown State University's Communications Department.
Video has been really paramount in social media and computer media communication in general for the last 10 years or so. And if you look at the introduction of YouTube, for example, it's one of the reasons why they're so successful. They found a way to bring video to the masses and basically open it up to anybody to create. But when you look at video on YouTube and other places, it's really there to do one thing, and that is to communicate a message, whether it's funny or serious. If you look at social media and the introduction of video, now we have just another way to kind of filter back in the nonverbal cues that were missing from the traditional forms of communication. And we look back at Joe Walther and Judy Burgoon, who are two of our more seasoned scholars in communication, and they identified this cues filtered out approach to understanding computer mediated communication. And what we mean by that is when we're desperate for, or we're looking for ways to filter back in our smiles, our frowny faces, right? You look back at research at Carnegie Mellon University where we found the first smiley face that was ever used in email. And really that's what we're trying to do. Video gives us that power that we didn't have before. When we had, and even Twitter and Facebook, now what you're starting to see a lot more of are pictures, images, video on Facebook that wasn't there before, right? Because now we have access to this thing right here, right? All I need is my smartphone. I can capture a video and press one button and boom, it's up there for the world to see. And so because of that, we're able to see the nonverbal cues, the paravocal cues that we weren't getting before. Message intention and perception are huge. If I might intend you to receive this message a certain way, and maybe it's meant to be funny, jovial, I'm making a joke, but the perception on the other end might be something completely different, completely opposite. We're just now beginning to understand as a society what those implications are. And so we're trying to find ways to include more things like nonverbal cues, because if we don't, then we lose perception. We have perception problems, right? Well, with my own research with Ving, I've actually applied the Ving product to the classroom setting, right? I'm asking my students to create some kind of message and see if there's a difference between message perception with the Ving and with the traditional email. And sure enough, that's what our research is finding. The recipients want this rich environment. They want this rich message, right? And if we can't be face-to-face, then this is the richest form of communication that we have, right? I can either email you, I can send you a text, I can call you on the phone, right? But if I can include the picture with that, right, I stand a better chance of having the richest form of communication, and that's what I found with my students. Reception is a big issue too. What we find in our research with Ving is that students are actually comprehending the message a lot better than they do in the traditional email format, right? They'll be able to pick up on little nuances that we can't include with an email or some text-based version of the assignment. If I can sit here and explain the assignment to you, and then as well give you a PowerPoint description of the assignment, maybe some written form of the assignment in a Word document or something like that, I stand a much better chance of reaching that audience, reaching that student comprehension-wise than I would with just the traditional based email.
We would like to thank Dr. Earnhardt for sharing his expertise with us today. With Ving, we certainly see the importance of engaging and personalized communication. The age of social media is definitely upon us, and if you're into the social media frenzy, be sure to check out VS680 on Facebook. See you next time.